Hi there, Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. Today I'm going to show you how to make these really fun pinwheels. Check this out. Isn't that cool? And we're using supplies you already have at home. Today's video is brought to you by Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. That's where I got these doilies in floral wire, and you can find a lot of different supplies there for your party and crafting needs. And I thought that these would make really fun decorations for my daughter's birthday party, and they're just so fun and playful, and they also make a cute favor. So what we're going to use is barbecue skewers, and I like this because they're already sharp and pointy on one end, so you could actually stick them in the ground and then the wind could make the pinwheels go. We're going to use some scrapbook paper. This is 6" by 6". I use just a little these little scrapbook paper pads that have double-sided paper, and I think it's super cute, but you could cut down larger paper as well. And you're going to need a 6" doily. And I think this is the French lace. It's really elegant, and you'll notice that if you look at it, one side's a little prettier than the other, so you want the prettier side to be facing out. So what you're going to do is put it face side down on a piece of wax paper or scrap paper or whatever you have, and you want to generously coat it with a glue stick, because we want to make sure that this doily is well adhered to our pinwheel, because it's going to really be a unique decorative accent on our pinwheel. I've never seen them made with doilies before, so I think it's going to be kind of fun, and would be a really cute for like a tea party or any sort of girly birthday party. Set this aside for a moment and put this on your scrapbook paper. This is going to be the back of your paper, so that when we fold it, when we fold the corners in, this is going to be at the back, and so it's going to kind of stretch it further. Now, what you want to do is fold your paper in half that you just used for gluing. Fold it so the glue side's hidden on the inside, and then just press down really well so you make sure that doily is bonded onto your paper. Okay, so now we need to find the middle of our paper. So you want to flip it over and take a ruler and measure from corner to corner, and just make a tiny little mark with your pencil in the center of your paper. Now you want to do the same thing on the other corner. You could draw a line the whole way, but I don't see much need of that. And then I'm going to poke a hole right on top of that X. And I'm using a little, just a little scrapbooking hole punch for this. You could use an awl if you didn't have that, or a paper piercer, or a sewing needle, whatever you have. And then you want to use your scissors, and if you have some with long blades, it works a little better. You want to kind of aim for the middle. You're just slicing in to about 1 inch away from that hole on each corner, from each corner in. Alright, now we need to punch some holes on every other corner piece. So here I'm going in with my little hole punch. If you have a hand punch, that would work too. I've just got this out already, so I'm going to use this. So a little hole on every corner. And now your paper should look something like this. Every other little flap has a hole punched in it. Now you want to take your bamboo skewer, and you want to cut off about 1 foot of floral wire. And this is the green coated, and I use the coated one just because I think it's going to be a little bit more durable. Not that you'd want to leave these out in the rain, because they are made from paper, so they will fall apart, but it will just, you know, keep it from rusting. And on the flat end, pretty close to the end, you want to wrap that wire around. You want to get it on there really secure. Okay, kind of crisscrossing them until you have them about the same length. One can go around one more time. And then you want to take a round smooth bead, and I've just got an assortment here. I think I'll grab this pink one and slide that bead on. You're going to need 2 beads, by the way. And you want this pretty close to the end there, so that there's not going to be anything that's going to catch our pinwheel. And then you want to slide your paper onto the wire with the doily facing the stick. If you do it the other way, the doily is going to want to come popped off, because we've decoupaged that on the back. You want to make sure that stays on the back, and you'll see why in just a second. And then you're going to fold up at the corners that you punched the holes on. Remember, we only did every other flap. And you want to pull that into the center. Now if you find any areas where the glue just didn't bond, like right there, you can go in with a glue stick and reattach that. That's not a big deal. I'll pull every corner in. Alright, so now it looks like a pinwheel. Okay, my hand's in the way. There you go. You can see it looks like a pinwheel. Now you want to put it on another bead. I'll just use one that matched the first bead that I put on. And then you want to grip the ends of the wire with a needle nose plier, and just start twisting it in towards the center. So this is what's going to hold that bead on, and you don't want it too tight because you want that bead to spin. You want it to be fairly loose. So about like that, and we can loosen it up a little bit more if we need to. Now grab your glue stick. If you have any little pieces coming up, just kind of dab that on and press it down. There we go. Now I like to kind of grab both of the beads and kind of wiggle a little bit, make sure it's loose enough that it's gonna not catch on anything, and then give it a whirl. Look at that, it works great. I do hope you tried this project and check out the supplies from our sponsor Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com, where we make you look even better. Thanks so much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and until next time, happy crafting!